It was in the year 1962 that the Chinese launched simultaneous attacks in Ladakh and across the McMahon Line on 28 October 1962. The Chinese troops advanced towards the Indian territory in Chusal in the Western Front as well as Tawang in the Eastern Front. Hello everyone, welcome to East News. I'm Kavita and today we are going to present to you a story of bravery. A story of a soldier who sacrificed his life for our motherland. Let's take a revisit to the incident that marks his name in the Indian history with golden letters. Subedar Joginder Singh, the brave martyr who single-handedly killed 30 Chinese soldiers and marked his name in the Indian history. A disputed Himalayan border was the main pretext for the war that broke out between India and China. Tumla Pass, located 37 kilometers from Tawang, marks the Indo-China border. Perched at an altitude of 15,000 feet, Bumla is one of the toughest areas for operation. It is one of the first places in northeast to receive snowfall. Interestingly, Tawang was used by Dalai Lama to enter India from Tibet. Mules were used in carrying ammunition over the mountainous pass during the war. The army had no maps. The elementary details such as accurate maps were not available to the army. Without the maps, the soldiers at times would stray away in the snow. Subedar Joginder Singh commanded a platoon of 23 men in Ottawa sector of Northeast Frontier Agency, today's Arunachal Pradesh, to form the guard of IB Range and Twin Peaks. The Chinese troops were eyeing to capture Tawang, but they knew they wouldn't get hold of it unless they captured the Twin Peaks, since the Indian soldiers stationed there could monitor the movement of the Chinese force from miles away. Therefore, the Chinese put forth their efforts in capturing IB Range and the Twin Peaks. In the wee hours of October 23, 1962, the Chinese launched an attack from three sides and the Assam Rifle posted at Bumla posed much resistance, and soon the war at IB Range was guarded by Subedar Joginder Singh and his men. The initial two attacks were repelled successfully. In the third wave of the attack, Singh was severely wounded but refused evacuation. Soon the ammunitions were exhausted and the surviving soldiers were only left with their bayonets. After hours of fierce fighting, mortally wounded Joginder was taken as a prisoner of the war. He later succumbed to his injuries in Chinese captivity. The Arunachal government constructed a war memorial in his honor in the recorded time of 2 months. The Chief Minister Pema Khandu invited the family of Joginder Singh for the inauguration. The memorial was inaugurated by his daughter Srimati Kulwant Kaur, who was seen having an emotional moment. We often forget those who are responsible for our celebrations. This little video is a tribute to the brave soldiers who have sacrificed their lives for our motherland. Let us remember them and tell their brave stories to the generation to come. Jai Hind.